Welcome back to the Super Sunday Challenge. I'm back from holiday, and that means my skin has gone from complete pale white to a slight mix of tan and burn. That's as good as my skin ever gets. I had a great time in Portugal, but the only slight problem is returning to the UK because it's so much colder than Portugal. It's triggered that kind of seasonal migraine that I seem to get every autumn. Early. So I am suffering with migraine. My brain is going haywire. What that means for the Super Sunday Challenge, goodness knows. I'm probably going to perform extremely poorly, but there we go. We're keeping everything the same after last week's successful run, and as always, 42 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Now look at Spottle this week. Unusual. Think we want to go with the word savor. We want S, we want E. Okay, not bad. Now, E at the end is pretty important, I think. What else do we want? Probably want A. Maybe we go spare. All right. I think we want T's and R's now. Maybe now we go stare, T. All right, we do have R's. All right, 2 letters. This is tough. We've got 2 more guesses. So it can't be ER, which is interesting. What else could it be? Could be like OR, or it could be IR. Could be like the word peril, for example. I'm thinking the word peril. In which case, we don't want to run R in third, I think. I think we want polka. We want P and L. Wow, okay, not peril at all. This is problematic. Could be the word wreck, couldn't it? Could be the word wreck. I can't think of anything else, but then we've got O's, U's, and I's all available. So I'm just going to run it. I can't think of anything else. Whoa, that's quite huge. Oh my goodness, what is this? No, it's not going to be that. What's wild is that E isn't at the end, because I was thinking it could be bumping something something, K-E. Can't be that. Could be Y. Erky. Jerky? Could it be the word jerky? If it is, that's horrible. So here's the thing. I mean, it could be the word jerky. Couldn't it be something else? I don't think it can be. Don't think it can be at all. All right, let's go jerky. Okay. It's not working. Yeah, all right. For some reason, the enter button wasn't working. I really hope my keyboard isn't giving up the ghost. But jerky, what an amazing... That is clutch. That's given me a bit of confidence now going into the rest of the Super Sunday. Before we move on, I always like to look at Spottlebot. Now, it liked... Oh, it loved my starter. Didn't mind my ones in the middle. Really didn't like that one, although it did leave us with a single one. Oh! Spottlebot didn't get it. Spottlebot was left with a 50-50 between Perky and Jerky. I beat Spottlebot. That's huge. We're on to Myrtle, and I don't like the word jerky. I think this is not good for this game. We got lucky. 2 letters are in there. J, K, and Y, absolute wash. I think we can afford to run Erie. Okay, no second E's, no I's either. Could be the word regal. Yes. All right. I think it's the word relay. No, it can't be the word relay. Relax. Got to be the word relax. Nasty word, but death escapes us. Nice and easy. These are not easy words at all. Jerky and relax. Managed to get it. Maybe a bit of luck, but I'll take it at this stage. On to Warmal. This is all about proximity of letters to your guesses. And we already have 1 letter. We pretty much know it's going to be a T or a U. Now, if it's U, well, it could be. Oh, no, that's going to be an A. So that's not going to be a U. That's going to be that. It could even be the word fatal? No. But it could be natal. Oh, no, it is fatal. F was a... Oh, that's annoying. I thought F wasn't in the range. I could have got that in 4. Never mind. Fatal is indeed the word. One of the word peaks. It's higher and lower on the individual letters. Jerky, relax, fatal. Now, we are doing well on the first letter. Choice of 5. Not doing well at all. I think we want R to split the difference. Doing decent there. Let's split the difference with an E. I think we want to split the difference. Maybe with that. Maybe we go brisk. Let's go brisk. Oh! I can't believe that. Brisk wasn't a guess. What I was trying to do is split the difference to try and get a good filler. I will take it. A real time saver there. Polygonal mini, everything going swimmingly. Jerky, relax. Okay. Fatal. And brisk. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Now, there's a T and a B. So we know it's R. Fine. T and a B. Oh, it's robot. It's got to be robot. Two O's, B and a T. Yeah. I figured that's the only combination the letters could be, because it couldn't be RB and RT. None of those combinations were. And I just had an instinct it wasn't going to be B at the end. It's quite rare having a B at the end. Woo! All right, robot. On to Exordal. This is the game I'm not very good at for reasons that do escape me. Jerky, relax, fatal, brisk, robot. Pivot is the word, but we need to now kind of match. Now we only have 6. I think we want to run with the word churn, because that tests the R in a new place. Yo! I knew there were going to be new letters to tease out. We need the letter grid just to help us. We have a C and an O and a U. Ooh, we don't have a lot of, look at this. We've got loads of yellows, man. Loads of yellows. I think it's going to be ST. Feeling is it's going to be ST. I'm tempted just to run stags. Just then to get placement. Okay, so not double S. We do have an S and T now confirmed. And an A, actually, which is quite useful. So the first 3 letters are all locked in. Now, yellows are H and I and R. Well, R has to be at the end because, it could be stare and it could be couch. Stare and couch. R has to go at the end. And we got an H and I. Well, no, just, H and I and an H possibly at the end. All right, let's go couch. No, sorry, let's go stare. Right, I think it's got to be couch. I don't know why I get so nervous with Exordal. I really do. But that was a good solve. I'm going to take forward stare as we move on to betweenal. Now we're running with jerky. Okay, relax. Fatal we can't run. Brisk we can't run. Robot we can't run. And stare we can't run. So it's just jerky and relax. As you can see, it's kind of towards the J. 7.9 versus 19. I'm going to go minus, I reckon. Let's go minus. Okay, it is now towards the M. Go mains. I'm going to go lords. Yeah, there we go. We split and we're between lords and main. I'm going to go lyric. All right. Oh, so close to lyric. Is it lycra? Oh, wow. It's between lyric and lycra. What? Lyra's a word? No, what? Limes is a word. It's just bang on in between. Oh my God, what is this word? I genuinely can't think of this word, which is a big problem. Oh my God, I'm so bad with LY words. What's between... I'm just spamming random letters because I have no clue. Oh, hold on. No, not even... I was going to go Lynch, but that's after M, so that doesn't even make sense. What on earth? Wait a sec. There's an obvious one I've not thought about. ING. ING. Lying? Yeah. Wow. Good grief. I was thinking, it's a lychee. Okay, no. All right, lying. That was tough. Ooh, we got 24 minutes. That is enough time if I'm disciplined. We're on to Fuseli next. The guest must repeat a letter. I'm just going to go with a random word. I'm going to go with icing instead of lying. So it's kind of got the same essence. It's obviously different. Just because lying won't be accepted. All right, icing is good. It's given us a C. Incognito tiles. I think we go savor. I always want in this situation to know about A and E, to be honest. There you go. You don't get yellows. Only hints are letters in the correct place. Okay. In which case, let's go cash, because then we just definitely get some certainty about that C. Right, because the C's in the... Okay, so C is not first, it's not second. Interesting. Colouring is inverse. What is this kind of word going to be? It's going to be something. CK? It's not going to be CE. Oh, it can't be IC. I think we want to run extra letters anyway. Let's go shop. That is interesting. So the C is definitely there. The ending letter. It could be another A. There's nothing to say there isn't another A. Right, so we know that's that. That's that. We know that final letter is going to be... We could be even an H, couldn't it? That makes more sense, because then we got an R. Oh, it could be March. It could be... Let's go March. Yeah, it is. Good. Nice. All right. A little longer than I wanted, but we still have time. 21 minutes is definitely achievable. We've got Pix letters. Game we're normally pretty strong at, especially if we get a letter like that straight away. I'm going to waste no time. We're going to go with fees. We have an E at the end, and I believe that middle letter has to be an L. So it's A, something that, something E. Thinking it's going to be halve or valve at this point. I'm going to go valve. It is. Just little clue there. I just saw the shape of the F and Z. You can see there, that was shaping up to be a V. I knew it was already an A, L, and E. I knew that for certain because, little tip of this game, there is no other letter that has that 2 greens on the left-hand side and all reds to the right. No other letter other than L. Really useful. Valve is the word. Ooh. Fibble. We've got a possible green G and valve. Already we have L and L there. We've got A and A there. In fact, A is looking out just on the percentages, but equally that could be in. That could be the lie there. It's just on the percentages, let's say that is a lie. I'm tempted to run Maxim. I know that's a weird word, but there's method in my madness. Now the A is yellow. Okay, this is not... No. That M is plausible. I'm going to run Gamma. Again, it's weird, right? I think the likelihood of having 2 M's is not likely. But that means there is an M in there, and then there is no A, which means that is a lie. And then all of these are lies. Does mean that M is true, and M is true. So is M at the end? And I is true. L is not determined yet. But, could be that. Or could be the word idiom, actually. Could be the word idiom, assuming that the L is a lie there, and the G is a lie there. Yeah, it is! Woo! That was a weird one. I'm quite pleased I went with weird words, because as soon as it went Maxim, and it had a plausible M at the end, I'm thinking, oh, it could be. And the reason I went Gamma is because I don't think it'd be 2 M's in, but the fact that they both came up yellow led me to think that M at the end was going to be there. And all of that led to IOM ending. Then you've only got really idiom, to be honest, at that stage. Wow, okay, I'm quite happy with that. Idiom, horrible word. March, strong, valve, not liking that double V. Unsurprisingly, no V's in this. And idiom. Now there's an M. M is not... There is an M in the bottom left, but I don't know exactly where. All right, let's concentrate on the one we know the most about. Top left, it's going to be an IDE word. It's going to be basically A, something, IDE. I think anide is a word. No. Oh, abide is a word. Wow. Okay. Don't mind that at all. Top left is looking interesting because we don't have A's in the first 2. You got to think then the A is going to be there. EA something is probably going to be good. Could even be terra, as in terra firma. Is that ridiculous to do that? No! It is the word. Oh, and now we have a T at the beginning, bottom right. Sorry, bottom left. Vowel-wise, it can only be a U. I think it's thump. Either way, good filler. Let's do it. Nice. We got 3 to get the last one. And it's U in the middle. Is it just the word clunk? I suppose it's clunk versus clung. Let's go for it. Oh, I think it's clung. Yeah, there you go. 50-50 didn't go our way, but we still won. Oh, look at that. Now, what word do we want to bring forward? Vowel-wise, we don't have use. Clung versus thump, I think, is pretty good. I quite like the word clung, to be honest. I like clung. Let's do with that. Let's hope for some helpful words now coming up. We've got 14 minutes left. 3 games to go. This is definitely winnable. March, valve, idiom, and clung. Nice. CR, you got to think is probably going to be together. I think it's the word crowd. Oh, I think it's the word crowd, not the word crows. Thank goodness I had an extra guess. That was an awful mistype. There we go. Crowd is the word. I'm now wanting to go back on Quordle and pick another one. I don't need all these C's. All right, give me something other than a C word now, Hardle, please. I'm thinking ahead to word 500, you see. Clung. Right, there's no C, thank goodness, and then crowd. Oh, I keep running crows. I keep running crows. All right, I'm going to do a ruling here that I am not allowed. I'm going to run crowd in addition to crows. I don't know why I keep running crows. That's a new thing. All right, well, I've missed out one of my guesses, which is really annoying. I think it's the word sewer. Do you think it is the word sewer? Should we just run it? Yeah, all right. Okay, fine. Sewer is a word. I'm actually really pleased with the word sewer, because that I think is going to be really useful for word 500. I do think S words are quite common in all of these games, so good to see an S word on the roster. March has 1. Valve has 3, which is a bit wild. Idiom 1. Clung 2. Crowd. No. Keep running crows. Crowd. And sewer. No 5s, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Now, just taking a moment to look at these patterns. Instinct tells me that R is out. And the reason is that I don't think it's going to be R in 3rd and 5th, which it would have to be given there is only 1 green in March, 1 green in sewer. You've got to think that there aren't going to be any Vs. I might be wrong here. So I'm gravitating towards this formation, which would mean E would have to be the 1. That's such a common formation, having A something E. So I'm quite happy with that. That puts all of that out, C out. Hey, it's Ginjana again. Speaking to you from the edit suite. Yeah. So notice I've coloured in red crowd, as in all of them. That's a mistake. Because, of course, there's definitely 1 yellow there. And this whole next segment basically concludes in error. Because this whole logical next bit just doesn't work. Because I've erroneously ruled out the possibility of the D. And, of course, it doesn't make sense. I then conclude that you must be in, and I must be in. Now, you got E, A, U, I in. There's very few words that are going to be in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a hard cut to the next time I reset the logic, because I'm going down a cul-de-sac here because of this basic error. So fast forward. I still think R is out. I really do. But then I think there ends up being too many vowels. I think A has to be out. But then that puts V in somewhere. I think E has got to be in. Puts all of that out. Could be L is for green. No, this doesn't make sense. Right, let's concentrate on valve and work out what of valve. Here's the thing, right? If it's 2 from clung, 2 from valve, 1 from crowd, and then 1 from March. So I still think R is still out. I think we have most of the letters in these, so I've got to just choose what I do my filler on. Now, the one that makes the most sense to be the base is valve, because actually those V's are extremely polarizing. I don't think it's going to be R. It does tend towards A being in the mix. Doesn't have to be E. Could be S. Don't think it's going to be W. Got to think that clung and valve, gonna have that. And then we're back to the V conundrum. V would be yellow. One of O or D are in. I would have thought of the word Savoy. Does that even fit though? It doesn't fit. It's missing a U. It's missing a lot of things. Well, for a start, O doesn't go there. Right. So there's a lot of things that don't really make sense. I'm tempted to run salvo just so that I can get some ideas. I don't think this is going to be a good filler, but let's do this. Right. So it's not S and A. If the V is green, it's not going to be that V. So that V is out in that position. I'm now thinking it's going to be E is yellow. It puts one of those E's in. It puts S, crucially, out. O then has to be out. No, that doesn't make sense. Whoa, that doesn't make sense. What? No, it does make sense. It does make sense. So it's only 2 out of A, L, and V are in. And one of them is green. We don't know which. All right, I'm going to call it. I'm saying V is not in. And if it's A, it has to be this. Right? And this just makes the most sense. I think we've been down this garden path before, though. That's the only trouble. I'm not sure it ends well. Because then that E has to be green. We get into this trouble here, right? Could be. I don't think it's going to be any more vowels. Could be D, which would mean that's for D there. So, can I think of a word that fits that? Laden. Laden is a word, isn't it? Laden kind of fits. Can I think of anything else? No. I mean, it's got to be laden. Just chocolate. Yeah! Oh! I forgot about the existence of the word laden. That was hard. That was hard. But we got there in the end. Wow. I hadn't taken it that deep on Word 500 for a while. 44 seconds remaining, but we have beaten the Super Sunday Challenge by an inch, by an absolute inch. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words, your support. I absolutely love doing these videos. It would mean the world to me if you'd like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. It really helps the channel grow. But until the next time for the Super Sunday Challenge, have yourself a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!